some of this. I went to see the electrician. He knows where to put the plug. I went to see the carpet man. I let him hammer down my rug. I went to see the plumber. I like the way he lays his pipes. I went to see your best friend. I'm going back tomorrow night. Yes, I'm a dirty dealing mama. And you're a dirty dealing man. Don't you ask me where I'm going. And don't you ask me where I've been. Dirty dealing man, you. Go get you a job. Cause you know what? I'm a low-down, dirty, cheating mama. And I always play the winner. Now you don't know who you messing with. And you low down, you won't get a job. I go out and work every day. And I'm getting tired of you.
Wait a minute, Big Mama. Blues America will be right back.
Blues America is supported by the Rhythm Room. The world famous and historical Rhythm Room Concert Club is Arizona's premier blues hotspot, hosting nightly live music. Located at 1019 East Indian School Road in Phoenix and online at www.rhythmroom.com.
Some knowledge belongs to us and us alone. The way our girlfriends walk, talk, touch their hair. Details that only a sister can know about her girls. But what about our other girls? The ones we carry with us every day. Our bond with our sister girls gives life. But knowing your breasts can save it. Go to knowyourgirls.org for the facts you need on breast health. Brought to you by Susan G. Komen and the Ad Council.
Blues America is supported by Record High Vinyl Store in Phoenix, the place for serious music fans and vinyl collectors to find large quantities of first pressings, limited editions, box sets, audiophile, and vintage catalog, including blues, soul, jazz. They buy, sell, and trade, and offer vinyl cleaning and flattening service. Visit the store, located at 4242 East University Drive in Phoenix, or for more online at recordhighinphoenix.com. Like them on Facebook. Record High in Phoenix. Experience one of the last great record stores.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Damn right we got the blues. Blues America. Right now.
Pour some beer, grab a seat, and kick your feet up. It's Blues America. Blues at the break.
I know
You wake up in the morning, don't remember a word you said. It's you, baby. Girl, you got me walking across the floor. I'm getting tired of it, woman. I just can't be your fool, no. Woo! Come on with it.
Promotional consideration for Blues America is provided by the Southwest Musical Arts Foundation, this station, and the listeners of public radio.
This is Paul Asher, ladies and gentlemen, and you are listening to Blues. No, that's Chuck's. This is Paul Asher, ladies and gentlemen, and you're listening to Blues America.
Hey everybody, this is Peter Karp. Thank you for listening to Blues America, where the blues talks. Keep supporting the blues and stations like this.
Headed down to the Chicken Shack. It's Blues America time.
Just turn this thing on, let me tell you what you're doing. You're listening to Blues America with today's special guest, Christone Kingfish Ingram. Now, his latest single is called Fresh Out. That features the legendary Buddy Guy. And if you've missed any part of the show or our live broadcasts on your local community station, hit rewind on the streaming podcast available now at bluesamerica.com or using one of the many available mobile devices on your phone like Google Play or iTunes. All right, Kingfish, we're back, and this has been quite the blues journey that you've been on so far. You're now a professional studio artist on the biggest blues label. What have you learned from all of this?
Man, what have I learned, man? Hey, give it your all. I learned that from working with the guys, Ali Shaheed Muhammad and Adrian Young on the Luke Perry tracks. You know, they really pushed me, you know, really hard in the studio, and I had really never gotten that before. So, you know, that's one of the biggest lessons. I've learned. Just, you know, give it your all, and, you know, don't try to hold back. You know, just, you know, push it. You know.
Now, I bet you feel like a torchbearer. You know, keeping the blues alive.
Yeah, man. I was just listening to some Otis Rush like a couple of hours ago, man. So yeah, like I said, there was a lot of kids out there that, you know, it's just, you know, they're not being promoted, but still people they're surprised to see someone young, and playing, you know.
Well, maybe you can start promoting those young guys too. And what kind of blues are you still learning? Maybe there's something out there that you haven't mastered yet.
Oh man, Jontavious has been he's been teaching me the whole ragtime style. Yeah, we was on the cruise, man, and he was showing me some stuff with that, and that that's pretty much what I've been trying to focus on right now, because that has like jazz elements, in it. So I've been working on that. But piano to me is very hard. Guitar is challenging as well, man, because you have to learn all these scales and chords and everything. So guitar, it's you can't master it because it's always gonna be something new for you to learn.
Yeah, right. Some of that finger picking is pretty advanced.
Yeah.
So, you and Jontavious are buds?
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's one of my big brothers.
Well, can we expect you guys to make some recordings together?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, man, we've been having that talk in the works for maybe 3 years now, and it's definitely something that we want to plan. If not this year, maybe next year.
Well, when we're talking about two exciting young players like yourself and Jontavious Willis, it sounds like the blues is going to have a bright future.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. And there's many more players out there. They just don't. Excuse me, they're just not being promoted, and I'm not gonna say it's coming back because it's never left, but it's definitely turning more heads, than it was in the past few days. I mean, not days, but years.
Well, from your perspective, I know you mentioned your friend who didn't understand when you tried to explain the blues. And I think the most important ingredient is exposure. I mean, just getting kids to hear the product. But even then, maybe progressive blues helps to bridge some of the gaps and makes it easier to relate to.
Right. And then again, I think if we incorporate some, not all, but some modern jungle styles with it, I think that would be a great way to to get kids more involved. And then as soon as they get involved, that's when we teach them about the about the real thing and the actual raw blues and the actual genre and such.
All right, well, let's take another quick break. The Blues People Soundbite is coming up with the voice of the late great B.B. King, and we'll be right back.
Hi, this is Billy Boy Arnold. That means I sing nothing but the blues. You're listening to Blues America.
Blues America, taking you down to the crossroads. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready?
Blues America. Blues People. Soundbite.
The blues to me, because I think of the blues kind of like people think of love as many things to many people, but the blues to me is life as we've lived it in the past, life as we live it today, and as I believe we'll live it in the future, because it has to do with love affairs, it has to do with the economy, and anything that I think that happens to mankind, blues is a part of it. And usually the people that wanted me to play a blues would always give me a tip. And the people that would ask me to sing gospel songs would thank me very politely, and they would say, son, if you keep it up, you'll be great one day. But they never did do no tipping. I really believe that any time you play a tune and play it then as if it's the first time, is something that you want to do. To really make it work this time, and you forget about what you did last week or last month or last year when you recorded it. But you play it this time as if you're never going to play